That was a good game. We need to up our price.
Well, yeah.
It's just not making us enough money.
What, one gold piece a day?
It's not enough.
Not enough?
No. One for you, one for me. Let's go for two.
Well, then we have to see what this guy's got to our spend, I guess.
No, two. That's our day rate.
Okay, but we're up to our two gold pieces a day.
After an intense conversation. Hello there, and welcome to Winter's Edge. In this episode, I'm going to play with some old friends who have never played Dungeons & Dragons before. And it was a good time. Well, one of them did play when we were kids. And that's what got me into fantasy art in the first place. I had to draw everyone's characters only because I was slightly better than all my friends, which isn't saying much. And look, I'm still illustrating characters to this day. So a quick bit about me. I'm a professional illustrator. I'm currently a concept artist in the games industry, and I'm illustrating for Magic the Gathering. But only 6 years ago, I was working in a cardboard tube factory for the guy who plays the dwarf in this episode. And 11 years ago, I was working in the bank with no beard, much shorter hair. So now what I'm doing is giving out art tips and process videos for people who are on the same path as me. So I made this one-shot adventure and I needed some play testers. So I asked these fellas if they wanted to try and play Dungeons & Dragons. So I've known these guys for 30 plus years. We've partied together in our 20s, played sports together, traveled, even did Route 66 together on motorbikes and cars, but never D&D, not even board games, I think. A lot of drinking games. So this was a big step. But I mean, our favorite thing to do is sit around a table, have a few drinks and just talk a lot of crap. So maybe it's not that big a step. And they were keen as. So this is a playtest with the fellas. I'd planned for 3 people for the playtest, but Rob wanted to play, and as I say, he looked after me by making me work in a cardboard tube factory when my funds had run out trying to be an artist. So I had to have him on board, but suddenly I had 4 players and I had overpowered his dwarf and given him explosive arrows. So the whole playtest went out the window as far as balance went, but we had a lot of fun, and then I knew I had to adjust the playtest accordingly. And this adventure is free to play for everyone. Just go to the link in the description and download it. The only cost is going to be a like. I mean, you can try download it without putting a like on the video, but just see what happens. Oh yeah, and I drew Rob's dwarf because he came in late as part of the process for this video. So you see an art process for the dwarf. Took me 1 hour and 40 minutes, which is pretty quick. And I've condensed it down for this half an hour initial episode, which should probably run over 5 episodes because it took the whole adventure took 2.5 hours. Okay, so let's go teach these losers how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Whee!
No, I'm saying the same strength as right.
Yeah, you're supposed to be our leader with strength and shit. Apparently you're not.
But he's dumb. Why do we have such a dumb fellow leading us?
I
I'm not
I don't even want to follow him.
What is his intelligence?
I don't need no one.
Well, we'll let him lead in front of us. We'll just walk behind him.
Yeah, you die first. You.
Lucas.
All right, man.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay, first of all, a few ground rules for the people. It's more just to give you an idea of how the flavour normally works. I've written your characters for you for this, but normally you'd make whatever character you want, and you'd come and talk to me, and we'd figure out how you work in the world and what your place is in it going to be. And yeah, you could just say whatever you wanted to be, and we'd figure out a way to make that guy happen and what his backstory is. The other thing is this adventure, because it's on a tight time frame, is quite linear.
Yeah.
But normally with D&D, the Dungeon Master has to adapt and evolve to what the characters want to do, and you might say, no, we want to go to this town and explore
Yeah, we still
there.
won't do that.
And yeah.
Yeah.
There's dragons in every town you guys try to go to. That's not the right one.
We send Brendan first.
Instant death by dragons.
Yep.
Every wrong
Brett,
decision.
go.
Okay. And so for this adventure, I'm going to start with Jax Jobley.
Yeah.
He's by himself. He doesn't know you guys. He works at the Arcana Academy as a lowly assistant to Grandmaster Jarvis. You think you're destined for greater things. Yeah. You think
I'm better than this.
Yeah, you're not being utilised.
Yeah.
You're not sure if it's because people are just jealous of your potential. You think Master Jarvis is jealous of your youth. He's an old guy and he sees
I'm coming.
all his lost dreams in you. There might have been that time you turned him accidentally into a sheep and then had him sheared, and then to this day you still wear a wool hat made out of his wool. You think that maybe has pissed him
I'm a
off?
wanker.
Yeah. Okay, so you're sitting in your study, going through your spell book, trying to figure out ways to get over your deep-seated fear, and you've been looking at your spells when you hear the familiar tinkle of a bell. It's Grandmaster Jarvis calling for you.
Oh, shut up!
Okay, and there's a bit of time, and then you hear the bell again. Ding, 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 ding.
I'm gonna kill
You
him.
know what happens when he gets mad with you?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick his ass. Is what I'm gonna do.
You hear a voice in your head go, "Listen, you little shit, I know you can hear my bell. Come up, I've got a job for you. This might be finally a chance for you to prove yourself."
Ooh, hello. Yep.
So what do you do?
I'll go and see him. Have a chat.
Little Jax Jobley moves through the Kana Academy as fast as little legs can take him.
25 feet, mate. Walking.
4 hours later, he gets through. He goes up the spiral staircase, comes up to the top of the tower where Grandmaster Jarvis lives.
Yep.
Opens the door and there's Grandmaster Jarvis, your typical old human wizard, long beard, spectacles. He's working at his desk. He's mixing potions really delicately, and he glances up and looks at you and goes, "Ah, Jax, come in, sit down." He says, "That's the wrong spell signs. You always get them wrong." He says, sit down. And you do notice him glance and scowl a little as he sees your woolen cap sitting on your head.
Still jealous.
He says, "I can hear you, Jax. I can hear every thought you have." And he says, "Jax, you've been off to a very rocky start in this academy. But I think I have a job that even you can do." He says, We've been in contact with another magical school down in the lands of the south. And he says, we've been talking magically, of course. Spells are far too advanced for you to understand. You don't need to worry about that. But what we've decided to do is a book exchange with this school. And what we do is we take one of our spell books to them and we exchange it, and then we bring one of their spell books back, we copy all the spells, and we double our knowledge. And what I want you to do is I want you to travel to the docks of Deep Shore, and there you will meet another wizard who's travelling by boat.
There's some bad lands down there, mate.
It's just around the corner, Jax.
It's
It's really simple.
Do we have a map?
No. I don't know who you are or what you're doing.
Don't ask
My room.
You're not in the story yet.
You're hearing this voice from the depths. We got a map.
Yeah. And he
Okay.
says, no, you are right, Jax. It is dangerous. It's too dangerous to travel the roads alone. So here's a pouch of coins, and he hands you the pouch. And you look in and you count out the coins. And he says, what I want you to do is go down to the last stand and hire yourself an escort. An escort. And because you won't survive on the roads. You're too little.
I know.
And
I can only talk to small beasts.
Yeah. And your magic is weak.
Hey,
So,
you can't even carry your own armour.
I don't want to play anymore.
yeah. So he says,
Yep.
find yourself a mercenary escort. They always hang out at the last stand in. Hire who you can to take you. It should take you 2 days to get there, 2 days to get back. Just get to the docks, meet the mage, You'll be able to recognise the mage because they come on a boat called the Bloated Barnacle, and it has a blue sail on it. You can't miss it. Even you are going to be able to do this.
I can see why you haven't really prospered in this place.
He's holding me down, mate. He's fucking holding me down. There's a lot of bullying going
exactly.
on. Job site
Just
bullying.
mental.
You need to find their HR rep.
Absolutely.
And sort this shit out.
So I've got to head down to this last stand-in and find myself a crew.
He does. He says yes.
Yes.
But don't forget the book. Here is the book. Jax, he says as you're leaving, saying what you need to do. Here's the book. And you see the book, and he points to it. It's a burnt, charred book. And he says, this book has fire magic spells in it. You won't understand any of it if you try to read it. Don't even bother. It's far too advanced for you. But take this book to the deep shore docks.
Find a child.
Find the blistering barnacle with a blue sail.
The Bloated
That's the
Barnacle.
one.
Oh my God, he says. This is going exactly how I thought it would. And he says,
Wait till you see who I hire.
and so he says, right, that's all you need to know.
Yep, we're off.
And he
I've
turns
got the
around.
book.
Well, the book is interesting that he's left some of those potions and a wand sitting next to the book as he turns his back. Are you going to try it?
Hell yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to introduce you to your first roll you have to make.
Okay.
Which is called a sleight of hand check
Oh,
Get away with it.
against his perception. Now,
he's old.
he's old and he's back rummaging through his drawers looking for more potion ingredients. and
Drawers
stuff.
is in pants.
He's going through his pants, seeing what he can find.
Okay.
He's pulling out all sorts of stuff.
So I've basically got to outwit him here.
Yeah, so you've got to outroll him.
Yeah.
But he has there's another rule that's new to D&D that Brett won't know called advantage or disadvantage. And sometimes you can add advantage on a roll, which means you get to roll twice and choose the best roll.
Okay.
If you have disadvantage, because you would have disadvantage if he was watching you like a hawk and you decide, I'm going to try steal this one.
right in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd roll twice and choose you get the worst roll. So
Okay.
for this, you want to look at your sleight of hand, which is in those skills there. Yeah, it'll be there somewhere.
Yep, +2.
Cool. So roll the 20-sided dice twice, choose the best roll.
Oh, he was a shit. Just one of them or both? Or
Well, I just give you two dice.
Oh,
and
so
you roll
yeah.
yeah.
13 and 5.
So you-
13
plus two.
plus 2, 15.
Okay, and that's going to be against his perception check, which is going to be
Oh, 0.
a 4. So while he's rummaging around making all sorts of noise, you quickly pocket
Yep.
these two potions. One's blue and one's red.
Yep. And a
Oh,
wand.
it's like the red pill.
And the wand.
And the wand.
You recognise, make an Arcana check now, so to see if you can recognise the potions. So it should be the top of those skills.
Yeah, Arcana.
Yep.
Right, +6.
Do from the top or something.
They make +6.
+6.
Yeah.
Arcana
this,
intelligence.
yeah. This is pretty basic, so you just need a 10 or more,
10 or more.
and you'll recognise the potions. And
It's
then
just including the +6. Yeah, and +6.
no, yeah, so he needs a 4 or more.
16.
Oh,
I know
this.
that shit.
Yeah.
Bang!
You say out loud, that's a potion.
So what is that?
One's a mana potion, which just means when you cast spells, you expend spell
Yep.
slots. It'll replace some of your spell slots, so you can cast a few more spells and then
Yep.
replace. The other's a healing potion.
Oh,
The red one's a
Not
healing
healing your
potion.
ass, mate.
And the
Yep.
wand you
What are you
recognise,
talking about?
it's a bone handle ivory wand, which you recognise as a wand of magic missiles, which means you can launch magic missiles from them.
It'd be like Sandy.
Yeah.
Not going to heal anyone. I'm just going to cast.
Problem is, they
Does he know how
sometimes
do I use it?
They backfire.
Does he know how do I use the one?
yeah,
Oh,
he's a
okay.
wizard.
I'm a wizard, mate.
There you go.
The problem is, wands have a certain amount of charges.
Yep.
This one, when you pick it up, you can feel its power. It hasn't got too many charges.
Okay.
Like that.
So pick my moments.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and then you put the book and all of this into your satchel.
I need someone to carry it because I'm not very strong.
Yeah, you ask for a porter.
Ask for his help. Hey, can you help me carry this out?
You carry this out to my car. Yep, no worries. So I'm heading down to,
The last stand-in.
with my book, my wand, me potions and everything, off we go.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to know where you're going. You should be asking him. He told you already.
The last stand in.
Yeah.
I've got to find some people to help me.
Okay, Now we will.
I only got a couple of gold coins though, so it's not going to. I can't afford to pay much.
No, I'm a gold coin a day, mate.
Well, you're not coming.
You haven't even met him yet. What are you talking about?
Oh, he also told you the man you're looking for is called Kale Ryan.
Kale
Is that
Ryan.
you there?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
All right, I'm off.
Okay.
Dragon sec.
Yeah. End the book.
Yeah, it's taking you hours.
3 days later, I arrive next door.
Okay. I'll first
Beautiful.
cut to Dunks. The two of you are sitting outside the last stand-in, lounging on your wagon, just looking bored, waiting for the day to start.
Like jocks.
A Whitland?
Whitland Wood. Okay. This is how you start most days, sitting around until someone needs an escort to the next town. Business has been fairly steady
Trying to
lately.
get the beer.
Seems to be more bandits on the roads, probably due to the farms in the north freezing over as the recent winters have grown harsher. You're not complaining, the winters don't really reach down here and the bandits that were farmers aren't much of a threat. They tend to avoid you. Dunk's eyes narrow as you see a gnome scurrying your way. The little guy is wearing the robes of an Arcana Academy student.
Can I interject, Mr. GM?
You can.
At any stage, going to have a conversation about our going rate here. I've become a bit unsettled about this.
Okay. Trip speaks up while he's next to
Yes.
you.
Well, mate.
I really think business has been good. We need to up our price.
Well, yeah.
It's just not making us enough money.
What, one gold piece a day?
It's not enough.
Not enough?
No. One for you, one for me. Let's go for two.
Well, then we have to see what this guy's got to our spend, I guess.
No, two. That's our day rate.
Okay, we're up to our two gold pieces a day.
After an intense conversation,
Cease negotiation.
Tanks nods along, rolls his eyes. He doesn't really give a fuck.
No.
Yeah. And Trip, you notice this gnome coming too, but you don't notice through your own eyes. You've been showing off, looking through the eyes of your owl that you've got perched elsewhere.
Of course, mate.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
Dunks isn't impressed. Too clever for his own good, he says. Well,
He's getting sick of you real quick, mate.
Oh, I've had to put up with this guy since the bloody army days.
okay, so you're both sitting there, and Jax, you approach them. You also do notice, drinking outside the tavern by himself, a gnarly old sea dog of a dwarf who's
Negro.
just... It's early morning.
He's gone top shelf. He's
That's
gone
right,
top
he's ready. He's ready to move on from the beers.
Fun guy.
But he's the only other patron of the last stand this early in the morning. And Jax, you recognise the wagon. You know that these are mercenaries for hire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey. Heidi ho, neighbours.
Good day, young fella. What are you up to?
Got myself a bit of a mission that I wouldn't mind some company with. Happy to pay. If you're not doing anything at the moment, I don't have a lot, but it's going to be easy, simple money.
Look, we're pretty busy.
Okay, see ya.
It's
That's the adventure.
so like for him for this trip, like what as far as a distance goes, what is it? A day trip or is it 2 days?
It's 2 days to get there, 2 days to get back.
I don't need you to get back.
There's
Just get me there.
I'm
not coming home, mate.
You have to bring the
I'm
other
going to steal it and do a fucking run.
well, see, this is totally an option.
Yeah.
It could be. Yeah.
Totally, just get me there. So it's a 2 day trip. I'm just going to get down to Deep Shore. There's nothing even between here and Deep Shore. Just walk with me. Look, you can see how small I am. I can't even carry this book. So you're a big dude. You
Now-
can carry the book for me.
Well, it comes down to how much gold you've got, really.
I've got enough for 1 gold each per day for the 2 days. So 4 gold total. That's what I've got.
Well, that won't be enough.
So you're just going to sit here and drink your own and spend your own money for nothing instead of earning money.
Now, there's a thing you guys can do as well. We have what we call in Dungeons & Dragons insight checks. So, because you guys know as players that people are lying and stuff, maybe. But your characters don't know. Your characters, you've got to think of your characters different than what you are. Because, like,
Yeah, we're
Jax's
hearing more
character
of
is
the story.
way more intelligent than Lee is in real life.
Absolutely.
Right. So he's going to know stuff that Lee won't know. So every
squirrel
now and then
knows
Lee
way more.
could say, I'd like to make an intelligence check to see if my character knows that. But you can also make insight checks to see if your character can figure out someone's being
Lying.
dishonest. And the counter person can either make a persuasion or deception check to see if they can counter that. So if you can this is really good what you guys are doing as far as talking and figuring stuff out. But at any point you can say, if he says something that you think your character might think's dishonest, you might say, I'd like to make an insight check on that. If you fail the check, then you've got to pretend your character thinks he's being honest and stuff like that.
I'll just side bench, take you off the side of the wagon. Just let's have a chat.
All right.
I think gold a day each is pretty good. 2 days work.
Yeah.
Just to get the money up front. Because if he dies, you really don't want to chase it later.
Yep. Perfect. Let's do it.
That's why his intelligence is 0.
Okay. So you have your sidebar, you discuss, and then you return back to Jax.
He's doing the negotiation.
Yeah.
All right, Jack. That's money up our front. That's 2 gold pieces a day.
No, 1 gold piece a day for 2 days.
You said each.
No.
Yeah, 1 gold piece a day each for 2 days. So it's not 2 gold pieces a day each.
Right.
Just to clarify,
no,
I want this in
You give
writing.
him the money.
I don't have that sort of money.
But we're our team, so
Sorry, 2 gold pieces.
Yeah,
So
a day.
4 gold. It's going to cost me 4 gold.
exactly. But that's money up our front.
Give you 2 gold now and 2 gold when we get there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Tanks doesn't give a shit.
Dang doesn't give a shit.
Hard negotiate.
And also, to be honest with you, look, being my height and what I can and can't do, are we going to need more? Are you guys going to be enough?
Well,
Like, you guys obviously work together as a team. Are we going to need, like, I notice,
There's 3 of us. You're paying a gold for my owl as well.
I'm not paying anything for your owl.
I'll land the owl next to him.
Yeah,
You can go halves with your owl.
yeah. I think the owl's expenses are pretty low.
In fact, I'll pay the owl and you can stay home. Are you guys going to be able to get me there? No worries at all. Are we going to need more?
No problem.
no
That's
problem
fine.
at all.
Strong.
No, yeah, it's easy.
All right, so I'll sign you 2 on. 2 gold now.
Yep.
Here we go, boys.
The money's handed
Right.
over.
Money's handed over.
All right, off to the
And-
pub. Let's go to the pub. Off to the pub. There we go.
Let's start tomorrow.
They leave you on the street.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
They're not mercenaries at all.
And then the rest when we get there. You get me there safely.
Yeah.
The rest is yours.
Job's done. Easy.
All right.
Okay, so it's early morning. You can head off now if you like.
Yep. You guys have... Wow, how pissed are you? Can you get off?
You know, that's
Hello.
let's load the cart and off we go.
That's the owl, Craig. That's your owl.
All right,
That's
we're
your
off.
owl.
Yeah, that's my owl.
Okay, so
Getting off.
the cart loads up.
Old buttercup.
Let me know how you're placed on the wagon.
We'll wave to the dwarf. See you, mate. Good luck.
What's the dwarf doing at this point?
He's just been quietly listening to their conversation, and he's not liking his own life at the moment, so it's boring. So
After a bit of a venture.
yeah, but he's not talking to you. He's kind of just saying goodbye.
Not interested in or curious or...
Loaded up on the wagon, are you?
Yeah, we're heading out. Just like, you're sitting there drinking by yourself, or does curiosity come in?
Yeah, no. He might hitch a ride with you guys. Yeah, so why not?
Which way are we heading?
Yeah, we hit him.
How many people does that wagon carry?
You've got a
Poor old buttercup.
a donkey.
Oh, I've got my own donkey.
Yeah.
I didn't read that part. Yeah, excellent. I'm not leaving my donkey behind.
dwarf's
Can the
pretty-
donkey pull the wagon?
Dwarf's pretty drunk. But then
So
he's
who's
like-
pulling our wagon? Have we got horses?
We got Buttercup.
I've got a horse.
Oh, you've got a horse.
Yeah,
Oh,
one,
okay.
it's a one wagon horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a 2-wagon horse if you guys made more money, but Dunks is...
Yeah, he's a great
Terrible negotiator.
Running us broke.
Missed that part.
Getting tired of his negotiation skills.
He's had enough. He's had enough of life.
I've seen a lot.
So the wagon starts heading out, moving off. Dunks driving.
I'm driving it. Shotgun.
I'm
just
hiding
chilling
behind.
in the back because
I'm behind him.
I'm going to chill in the back and just
He's
use my
big
owl
motherfucking
to
gangs.
scout. I'll just use my owl to scout up ahead.
Nice.
And
Yep. So
chill
owl
in the back of the wagon.
soars ahead of you.
If I can speak to small beast, can I talk to his owl?
Yeah. Is it a spell
my
or
owl.
an ability? I think it's just
That's an ability.
Yeah, because you're a gnome, I think.
Yeah, speak with small beasts. You
Yeah.
can communicate simple
Basically, you
ideas
talk to
with
yourself.
small. My simple ideas with. It's like talking to him.
He's not a small beast though.
Well, he's a simple idea. Like. So anyway, no, I'm hiding. I'm sitting in nice and comfy behind the big fella.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Shaq and Bugsy Mogs. Bugsy Mogs.
6'3" and yeah, slightly shorter than. Okay, and as the wagon starts to roll out,
Yeah, I'm sneaking along in behind there. Just
yeah, you notice
Keep
that
on a reasonable
the dwarf is on his donkey, just following
Have
close
you
behind.
boys?
idling along. a
Any of you
distance
guys
away.
notice that there's a dude behind us? Like,
It's a well-worn path.
It is.
okay, so he's just. You guys don't think that you're the only one at the pub, and
Is it
this
Fred?
dude just jumped on his donkey when we left.
I don't know who he is.
Well, it's just a road.
Did you want us to kill him?
I wasn't talking to you, mate. I was talking to these two.
Do you want us to
Take
kill
the
him?
shot.
We'll take him out.
That escalated. Look, for me, I've got important cargo, and all of a sudden we leave and someone leaves right after us. I don't trust it. Coincidence? I think not.
Well, can we have a perception test? Would he even notice me? I mean, I'm a sneaky dwarf.
I would.
I thought you were.
Sneak.
You're not a sneaky dwarf.
Yeah, you are, but your
ride a
donkey
donkey,
is.
But well, he can see me.
Yeah.
But like,
Were you trying to be
You mean
stealthy?
you had your hood up or something?
would he really think that I was following him?
Were you trying to be stealthy, or were you just?
No, he's on his donkey.
I'm just
How do you
picking
be
up a
stealthy
donkey.
sitting on a
I
donkey?
just picked up a donkey and I'm going down the
jumped-
same
he just
road.
Jumped on his,
We
on
just
his
left the
donkey,
pub.
and it's a road.
Yeah.
But we left first thing
So
in the
how
morning.
many-
He's the only one at the pub.
Okay, no,
we're gonna. Honestly, we're not going to see this trip out. We're going to kill each other anyway.
Snow White's probably
Perception's through
waiting.
the roof.
Yeah.
Snow White's waiting.
No, Rob's got a point. Make a perception roll.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the
I'm
one
going to
worried
say
about
at advantage because you saw the dwarf there
Yep.
and
He was
worried.
drinking all night
it's
and
a
all
road.
morning.
It's a road, but
Yeah.
you roll and then we'll get you to make a stealth check to see if you can hang back enough. But you get 2 rolls.
17.
Roll 2 rolls. Advantage.
Smashed it.
Okay.
9.
So what's your perception?
That's a plus.
Where do I see that?
Be there.
Oh, perception +1.
Okay, so 18 you got to beat Rob with a stealth check with your giant
It's a big roll, Rob.
table
Does
shattering.
he
Plus
lose?
5 on stealth.
I know you're good.
But does he get a negative because he's on a freaking donkey?
I've given Lee advantage.
I can't even read that.
4.
17, bro.
Ah, yeah. So he's hooded up. You can't tell
On
if
a
it's
donkey.
the same. You can't tell if it's
Can't tell
the
it's
same,
the same
dwarf
guy from last night.
Yeah.
It's just someone different.
from the
Okay.
morning.
From the
Yeah,
morning,
yeah.
yeah.
You just don't register.
No, okay.
You've had your head in your books for years.
Well,
You're
I'm
not-
hiding behind him
you're
as
not
well, so
street
I'm
cred.
shadowed. No,
Yeah.
And we don't care.
I've realised I'm with 2 fucking idiots.
Yeah.
We know trouble when we see it. He's not.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
he's
exactly.
Oh, you're playing that game.
Don't worry about this guy.
He's no threat whatsoever. That guy behind.
All right, off we toddle on Buttercup.
Poor old Buttercup. Come on, Buttercup. Up you go, Gil.
Okay.
That's the horse we bought to race. All right, we're off. We're on
so-
our way to Deep Shore.
Yeah.
What are you
So
looking for when we get to Deep Shore?
It doesn't matter. You're getting paid, mate. It's not you don't need to know. It's like on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Goal or no goal. You
I'm
pissed,
okay with it.
you pissed the first goal against the wall at the pub last night. Blooming beers and hookers. That's what you two did.
I only saw you this morning.
No, I came in last night. You used to be leaving in the morning.
no, you arrived in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How much did you drink?
That beers and hookers.
Sorry, I thought I arrived in last night and we
We
leave in
left
the
straight
morning.
away.
Yeah.
Okay, we left straight away.
Okay.
Carry on.
Okay, so
All right, lads. Off we go.
yeah.
No, he's leading.
Thanks, Lee's out. The wagon goes by for the first day, no problems. You pull off to the side of the road to camp for the night. What is the dwarf going to do in this situation? As the wagon pulls over, they start setting up camp.
Oh, he's
Lighting
going to
a
introduce
fire.
himself to the fellas
Lighting a fire.
on the same trail.
I can light fire.
Can't even read your book.
I'm arcane, mate. My fire fucking spells are just badass.
Can't read a fire book.
I got a wand. I can wand your ass and your owl. I can nuke you and your owl, mate. Well, we're going to have owl for dinner. Roast owl. Here we go.
Over a finely cooked cow.
So anyway, Rob, because we don't know that you're really coming.
No.
It's going to scare the shit out of you when you introduce
I know.
Reflexes.
I know.
Lead guys of a heart
Well, you
attack.
guys are sitting around a campfire, eh?
We are. Yeah.
We were pulled off to it. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna I'll be following in behind you for the whole trail. So I'll pop my head in and say and ask you fellas if you mind if I join you by the campfire, since I only have to make my own one, save me a lot of time and effort.
No worries, fella. Extra companies always are good.
So the conversation, what are you guys up? What are you up to?
We're just taking this scrawny little gnome to the next town,
Oh, which town?
Deep shore.
Deep Shore.
No.
His intelligence is
No,
zero.
but the thing is, he's the local of this land. He'd know all of this.
Yeah. I'm just standing behind him. I got no part of this. I'm just
He's the boss. I'm just
standing behind him.
Yep, we're off to Deep Shore.
Oh, I'm headed the same way myself.
Extra
What are you
hands
headed
always
there for?
always appreciated on the road.
Oh, hoping to catch a boat, to be quite honest.
What, were you XR Navy?
Yeah.
Nice, I like that. Military.
It's big because he hasn't liked much lately. Doesn't like much at all.
Awesome.
Anyway,
Dwarves don't talk much,
no.
No. Okay. Anyone?
I'm not saying anything.
So I pack in.
At all.
So I pull up and I sit beside the fire and I sort of get myself.
Yep, we're having owl roast owl.
Help yourself to it.
Oh, and I help
Drumstick.
myself to do a drumstick of the owl.
Stick of owl.
I'm still looking through his allies.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and pretty. Oh, nice.
Okay.
All right, quiet night.
Quiet night.
I think we should set up a. We should.
You always gotta
we should
keep
be on
watch,
Our roster though, as to who's keeping our watch.
Good idea, Dunk.
I'll do our first watch.
Okay. And how long are you going to watch for?
I'll do the first 3 hours.
All right. I'm going to crash out. I'm not doing anything.
No.
I'm paying the bill, so
Exactly.
fuck you.
Okay. Now, normally that's awesome, and I'd roll for encounters, and there could be random encounters, there could be ones I've set up and that, but
It's a non-eventful night.
yeah, because I'm
Okay.
making this quite a short
Yep.
adventure.
Yep.
Yeah. So what?
So we're formed.
Yeah.
Oh, he's heading off his own way.
No, he's not.
No, it's coming with us.
I know he's coming. I've got it.